Alright guys, so we're at our spot with Braden and Ashley, and these are lures we're going to be using. I'm going to show you, these are two easiest lures to use for trout, for kids, to get into lure fishing, for kids, beginners, whatever. And we're doing this on the Youth Mentor Day, so it's a perfect day to do it. Inline spinner for Braden, single hook, easy to release. Only problem is after a good amount of fish, these can sometimes get beat up. This one has caught so many fish, doesn't even have the top hook. Very durable, fairly expensive, like $8, $9 for this lure. But it's gonna last you a while, it's gonna catch you a bunch of fish. I'm gonna show you how to use both of them. So Braden, Ashley, you're gonna catch some fish. Alright, you guys probably just watched the intro. I'm just gonna show you guys the gear we're using and the two lures we're gonna show you that are so simple to use. First off is there's Rapala. This is a great bait. Easy to use, catches tons of fish. Catches them when they're more finicky, catches them when they're all over the place. Can be fished in about any sort of condition, in any sort of pattern. So it's great for getting kids into lure fishing. It's just such a simple lure for easy success. And this is basically the best ultralight setup you can get for cheap. Any small fluger reel with a Ugly Stick GX2 ultralight. These are the, it doesn't really, I can't get the spec. They're the specs. It's just ultralight action. It's 4'6" rod, 2 to 6 pound line. And this is a great bait. And then go to our other bait. And this one is this is the staple of trout fishing right here. And that is the inline spinner or rooster tail spinner. Rooster tail basically just has the hair on it. This one, inline spinner, no hair, single hook. Single hook's nice for the kids, easy to unhook them. Also good when you're catch and release fishing. That's a downside of the Rapala. A lot of hooks on them. I recommend putting single hooks on those rigs. Same exact setup. Small fluger reel, man. This setup will last you forever. I bought both these setups back in 2020, and they're just not a single complaint yet. These rods are unbreakable, and these reels are great. Good power, smooth, cast well, no complaints. So everybody knows this. Easy, slow retrieve. Bring it right back in, that blade spinning, the fish will be biting. So we're going to show out tomorrow to the Youth Trout Mentor Day. You guys saw in the intro. And we're going to show you guys, Ashley and Braden are going to show you guys how to catch some fish on these. 20 minutes. Actually, 15 minutes now. There's some trout in here. We're going to try to catch them. Youth Day. We're going to see how it goes. A good spot, a lot of fish, so we're gonna see how many fish we can catch. I'm just gonna let the camera roll, see what we get. Go. Right there. Go fish. Real. Braden's gonna be using the spinner. Holy goodness. Oh my goodness. There's lines coming everywhere. This is the peak of kids safe fishing. So Ashley has, these fish are spooked down 1000%. Oh, Braden's on. Nice, Braden. Braden with the first fish of the day on the rooster tail. Easy retrieve. He's gonna bring it right here. I'm gonna get it right back out for him. No, we cannot. Here, can you hold this? Yeah. Nice rainbow trout to start the day. There we go. Everything, you're good to go. Nice, easy release. There's a lot of people here right now, but we're nearly getting hit with spinners. Alright guys, so it's a little tricky right now because there's a lot of people in the water, a lot of people casting. Looks pretty nice. Nice shot, Braden. So it seems like the spinner's doing the work. No, he's right there. Seems like the spinner's doing the work right now. Ashley's missed a bunch of fish. But that's pretty normal. There's a beautiful rainbow. Here, can you hold that? Without even having to touch it. Here we go. Jeez, Braden catches one. His spot is getting bombarded. Alright, Braden's got the spinner. He's got a little bit of action going on. Ashley's got the Apollo. Alright, we may have to resume this in a little bit. Switch up our lure. Alright, let's go back. That's a good throw, Braden. We'll switch up with baits, but we're not sure. I think we have an idea of a bait that could work really good. Tail up like that. Okay. That works. Okay, so we're keying in. These mouse tails are working really good on this view today. There's Braden with another one. This is a super easy bait. This is one of the easiest baits for kids because it just sits there on the bottom. You can jig it. However, it works great. Great. Hold that. Braden with another one. See, they're very simple. They're doing this all on their own. Just casting out, reeling it slow, letting it sit. That's the best thing about the mouse too. There's no one way to fish it. Gotta find out what they like. It's getting me wet. Perfect, came off. Here.
Oh, is that why?
Good to go. Show you a few more catches. And then we'll see what happens later in the day. Cast out. I don't care. Cast out.
See who's just bite.
They're right next to each other. Oh, Ashley got one. Shot it right back at her. Alright guys, so this is the mouse tail. Super easy. Catches a bunch of fish, one of the easiest baits to use, so highly recommend. So Ashley, show us the rig you're using. A simple rig for kids, simple rig to catch tons of fish. So she's using a float, and then about 2 feet down, what does she have?
I have the...
She has a trout magnet hook. And then what's the bait we're gonna be using?
Bread.
She likes some potato bread. She puts it on like that. Similar to how you put on like a power bait ball. Just dough it up while they're on the hook. Doesn't really matter too much. And we're gonna see how she does. But this technique is working so well. Catching tons of fish. All right, good cast, good cast. Didn't go anywhere. There we go. Now she's out there. Braden's using the same exact thing. He's catching tons. So now you just watch your bobber. It's super easy for kids to do because you can just watch your bobber and wait till you see it go under. They're letting it float down. And we were just catching a bunch of fish. Oh, Ashley. Oh, she missed it. We like the trout magnet jig head for the bread, or some sort of jig head, small jig head, because it helps the bread sink and you don't have to use a split shot. So Also, we're kind of lazy and we're using trout magnets earlier, but we found it doesn't really matter. Downsides to bread, comes off a lot. You're gonna be rebaiting a lot. We are on our second bag of bread. That's the one we just had, and then this is this one. And we might try French fries. Don't know, but we might. But Braden tossed that out. Ashley, for some reason, wants to cast underhand. She's doing her. She's out there. She's letting it float across, float along. That's perfect. All right, guys, they're both in good spots. Let's see if we can land a fish. Oh, Ashley's on. Oh, she just came off. I'd be shocked if you have bait. Here you go. They were catching a lot of fish a second ago, but I don't know what happened. This is a lot better than power bait because you can kind of... Dude, just cast normally.
I'm trying.
Reel in. Perfect spot. Alright, Ashley's out there. See if she gets hit. She's under. She just missed it. So they're missing a lot of fish now since the camera's on. They have not hooked a fish. I will get back to you guys when they hook something. Pull up. Just pull up slowly. Alright, Ashley, I saw that fish.
Yeah, I do too.
It's a complete clown fest between these two. Ashley missed another fish. Her bobber's about to go under again. You can see it shaking. Braden's is completely under, and he hooked that one.
Because I hooked it right.
Yeah, good hook set. And the trout magnet jig, they also swallow it a lot less. That's a little guy. But we've been catching them all sizes today. Okay. Braden with the fish. Ashley's out there in a really good spot. Should get hit soon. Braden released that one. Youth day, we haven't kept any fish because we enjoy the fishing aspect, not exactly the eating aspect. But you will go through a good bit of bread and a good bit of rebaiting. If it's cold out, this is a bad technique because your hands are going to feel like they want to fall off.
It's not that bad though.
Well, catches fish, but I'm saying it's bad as the aspect of rebaiting. Braden's in a good spot out there. Just threw it out. A lot of times, they'll hit it when it's falling. I think it looks like a bait that they would eat in the hatchery, and when it's falling, that's when they like it. So get ready the second you cast out. There's no waiting in bread. That bite can come at any time throughout your cast. So that's, guys, just reel down on them. You don't need to go full swing. You just need to reel down. Like, these fish are boiling. When that bread gets in the water, they feel like they're back at the hatchery and they're fighting for food. This is a great bait. Braden, cast out. He's out there in a very good spot. Ashley is completely under the water. She's just not reeling in because I don't know if she's watching or what's going on. Her bobber was under the water for probably 10 seconds before she thought she had a bite. But there's a fish. Don't reel it up onto the eye. Give it a little bit of line. There you go. Oh, Braden's on too. See, that's what I mean. It can get instant with this. They start schooling up and they feel like they're back in the hatchery. That's when they start going crazy. So I hope you guys enjoyed this short little video. Ashley and Braden catching some trout on easy technique.